Okay, everybody, this is Mooney Dashcam, and today we are in Forest Hills, Queens. We're going to the old location of the Backdrafts Bar that Patrick Fahey, F-A-H-E-Y, 34-year-old guy from Ireland, and his brother started in 1994. And ever since they started the bar, they had problems with the mob. At first, he opened up the bar and he didn't buy equipment from certain people, so they set the bar on fire. Someone busted in, dumped gasoline everywhere, and lit it on fire. Apparently, it was only minor damage. Wait, the address of the bar is 73-11 Yellowstone Boulevard in Forest Hills. See where this big booth is right here? I might actually just pull over right at the corner. Perfect. Look at that. Right now it's called Manor Oktoberfest. I'll get you a better look at it. This is where the bar was. Obviously it's not Backdrafts anymore. Everything's set up pretty nice in here. So now it's a German bar. It was an Irish bar. I guess it's German if it's Oktoberfest, right? There's a truck, say hi. All right, back to the truck. Okay, so the next location we're going to, I'm gonna keep that a secret for a second. All right, so he was having trouble with the mob back and forth. He believes that the arson was the mafia. And then it kind of became like a mob hangout. And I think there was one other incident before anything happened. Yeah, the mafia wanted a part of his vending machine business in the bar. And the terms didn't work out for him, so he declined. And I'm sure that pissed them off a decent amount, because you don't just decline working with the mob. It's usually not as much of a request as it is a demand, you know, that type of thing. So, on November 2nd, 1996, he gets a call while he's working at the bar, and I forget exactly, they don't know what the phone call exactly was, but he leaves the bar. Now he leaves the bar and he was never seen again. His car is still in the parking lot of the bar and he's never seen again. Now his brother at the time was away, but the brother, like the next day when he didn't show up to the bar, the brother's like, something's wrong, you know? There's definitely something wrong. And it turns out that Patrick was dating the wife of a Lucchese mobster that was in prison at the time. So he's dating the wife. Obviously, if it's a mob hangout, some other people know about it. So that's one of the theories of what happened. Other theories were, I guess he could have had a lot of enemies because he owned a bar. It's a little bit unclear exactly what happened to this guy. But leaves on November 2nd, never to be seen again. 3 days later, the brother calls in as a missing person, calls him in as a missing person. And then November 8th, I believe. Yes, November 8th. So 6 days later, his body is found on the Belt Parkway in his underwear in the woods off the Belt Parkway in Brooklyn. Beaten badly, sexually tortured and mutilated before he was killed. You can just imagine what that looked like. And then a bullet to the head. So someone really did not want this guy alive and was really pissed off. See, the sexual mutilation tells me it's probably over the dating the mobster's wife. Which, why would you date the mobster's wife? You know? I'm not saying that no one deserves what happened to him, but don't you kind of know in the 90s what happens when you do something like that? Let's tuck in here. No one got arrested for this crime. It pretty much, to this day, went still a cold case. The brother has up, I read an article from 2011, I don't know if it's still standing, but the brother had up $100,000 reward for any information on who killed his brother. Like I said, they were from Ireland. After he was killed, his body was sent back to his hometown in Ireland. His body was actually found by just like a motorist driving by. I think they actually pulled over off the side of the belt and then discovered his body, which is kind of odd. Apparently the neighborhood didn't like the bar much either. The neighborhood said that they were loud on the weekends. There were always cars outside revving their motors. But that's a typical mob hangout. That it's a little rowdy. And you can see it's right in that neighborhood right there. And Forest Hills is kind of a quiet, tight neighborhood in Queens. Alright, I will put this video back up when we are on the belt. Possibly where his body was found. Seeing comments about that maneuver. When you're in a big truck, you can kind of do what you want. You just bully yourself into the line. Parkway now. You could imagine we are the person finding the body. We're having some car troubles. We pull over, avoid the hold, get as far away from the traffic as we can because I'm not interested in getting killed while making the video. Avoid the pipe in the grass. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, this is the Belt Parkway. Right off the side of the belt. Look at that sunset. So I'm just assuming the spot because over on that side is the Fountain Avenue dump. It's a state park now, so it's nothing really to look at. It said it was just in the wooded area off the highway. This is a wooded area off the highway. Wait, 1 second. I have a flashlight. I got this flashlight just for these occasions. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So yeah, you can imagine seeing a body in here. All beat up and mangled in his underwear, probably bloody. Crazy to think. Maybe we'll see one now. And this video will be evidence. Alright, that is pretty much everything I have to tell you about this case. Coming to you from the side of the Belt Parkway. Hope you enjoyed.